Got the Hwacha up for grabs. It's a support that I don't tend to use that much, but I'm sure it's got its uses. Now I'm trying to think, can we work Rick in there? I suppose. Select and stun thing. Does the flag count as a status effect? No, I'm just. No, I tell you what, we're not going to use him. We're going to keep with this particular team. Guardian Carol has the burnout rifle, infinite range, it sets targets alight. She's going to have better armor than that, thank you. Tactical, yes please. Rufus is amazingly useful, basically, in Last Stand. I don't think he's useful in most situations, but Last Stand, he's a pretty good character, just because every time that threat counter hits 0, he gets a charge point. And then Russell is bringing the muscle. Messed myself up with Carol having the rifle burning things and my heroes. That's why I just decided against using old Rickety Rick. I thought back to the last stand that I did, and it was just a mess. It really was. Use this. Yeah. Come on, let's do this. Yeah, the last time that I did Last Stand, I had an awful lot of that. I think it was I was using Beth on the last run, and then 2 ranged characters. They were setting targets alight, which is completely understandable, of course. When you're doing a Last Stand, it's a key to defeating some of those bigger, tougher enemy types. But if you have a melee character, they're going to get burned. Literally. Just don't want him there. Let's do this. And of course, we don't have to worry about that if we're ranged characters. If they're getting close enough to hurt us with the fact that they're burning, then we're kind of in trouble, aren't we? What we might do is lack outright hitting power here, but we should be able to get charge points pretty effectively. Yeah, get him on fire. Finish him off. One thing that I always want to make sure is that we use the barrels. I don't like it when we do a run on this particular map and we haven't blown up barrels. I'm not going to use a charge attack on you. This isn't really where I want to be if that's where the walkers are coming from, the top of the map, but it's okay. So we've got infinite range on the old burnout, but we've also got... This looks like a popular hangout spot for those metalheads, so... And they get in the way. You need to work on your civvies. Yeah, I mean the fact is they get more tokens than the actual named heroes. It's easier to get generic class tokens than it is specific hero tokens. So you'll actually find, just go to your civvies now, and you'll probably be able to upgrade them a couple of times. You just harvest those tokens. You really, really do. Okay, I'm glad that we're getting some value out of the burnout. Getting more if she was actually setting the damn things on fire. Right, you... fact that you get that double tap and a chance to get charge points every time that you hit a target is just absolutely lovely. Well, I'd give them a go. I mean, this is somewhere where they excel. If you happen to play Distance on Expert, of course, you have a limited number of heroes that you can choose from. You can always pick your civilians, though. So they can be pretty damned useful. Yes. It's early. But I do not want to risk those barrels still being intact when my heroes breathe their last. Okay, come on, let's get crazy with these charge attacks. We can use them very freely. Sure, a hunter's attack is just not really going to do anything against the metalhead. They're resilient ranged attacks anyway. Though, of course, we can stun them. We can do... well, we can do a lot of stuff with them. You know, they were right there. Now, will I regret doing that? Might there be a point later on when it might have been more useful to use the barrels? Well, maybe. It's kind of fun. Are you not... you're not ensnared, are you? You don't look ensnared. Should certainly be crippled. I can't see because of where they are on the map. Yeah, that's funny. That looked like the ensnared symbol didn't appear above them. Maybe because they were at the very edge of the map or something. I don't know. Do you always buy the tokens from the shop with crates? Yeah, I mean it's so cheap that yes. I mean, unless it's Jerry tokens or something, and then principle, you know. But yeah, obviously that's a great way of getting generic class tokens. You can always get a big amount from the trade shop for a pretty good price. Updates a couple of times a day. That's a fantastic option. You just, yeah, I mean, and it's one of those things, if you're in a guild, you get trade goods just so regularly. Okay, so we're hitting these guys with everything that we've got. But they are metalheads. It is not doing an awful lot of damage. Still, they give us an opportunity to get charge points. Can, of course, stun them. The score multiplier has not been particularly high for this run. No two ways about it. I mean, that's just how it is. We haven't got a lot of hitting power. For example, with Burnout Rifle, it doesn't cause a ton of damage. It does have that lovely range. It does set things on light. I'm not denouncing it or anything. It just doesn't have a lot of punch, bless it. Let's keep you held tight. All of our weapons that we've got available here, though, have got some interesting abilities. Let's just get out of the way a little bit. We've got bad guys coming in. Yeah, see, this is what I was kind of concerned about. Let's get you, Mr. Tank. Let's get you crippled. Okay, I'm just worried about him. I was thinking about rooting him. And then I saw this chap up here who could potentially get Rufus. I am not too happy about that happening. Let's move Carol here, get her completely out of the way. Remember when we had Connie as the leader for one of the last stands? That was nuts. We got to stage 60 something. Wow. I don't think we're quite going to get there with this team, but let's see how we do. Have you ensnared. Get both of our charge points back. That's absolutely lovely. Okay. Thank you very much for lining up like that, chaps. Nice chance to get a charge attack against a lot of targets. That's what we like to see. I love that Rufus has got the super high-tech Code Orange assault rifle. I think that's just brilliant. He doesn't look like a very high-tech guy, you know what I mean. Okay, I think we've got a walker somewhere above Rufus, but I'm not sure where, and I don't like that state of affairs. Don't want him accidentally coming down and getting us, so let's move. There he is. Okay, I kind of want to finish off that tank there. Good. Let's do this. Yeah, I think I've got to use the hold tight on you. Okay, could have done with slowing him down. Yeah, of course, he's going to get close enough that we can ensnare him anyway. Thank you, Vortex Nail Gun. Should have positioned myself here so it was shooting through that tank, really. That would have been a bit wiser. And that's the problem with stunning the targets sometimes, is that nobody's going to be moving. We're not going to get any defensive attacks. We're not going to get any chances to get charge points from hitting things with defensive attacks. But let's get you held tight. And then let's hit you at close range so you can be snared. Okay, coup de grace kicks in, but we don't get any charge points at all. Let's ensnare you. Maybe we can stun that metalhead? No? Okay, bit of a rubbish set of terms. But of course, Squirrel Courage means that Rufus at least is charged. We can stun that metalhead there. That's pretty good. We can cripple you. And of course we've got the old tactical going on, so we can move there. I'm worried that there's a metalhead sort of up. Yeah, I can't move to that point there, so there's definitely okay. I am concerned about this chap. Can we cripple him? Yes, we can. Worried about you. he could reach Russell. Let's at least get him on fire. Whoa! What the heck? Okay. That was pretty crazy. I thought we covered all bases. Guess not. That was an unpleasant surprise. Yeah, we've definitely lost our sort of heavy hitter. Oh, that can happen. Thanks for watching, G-Man. I will catch you on the next one as well. Well, at least we blew up the barrels. At least that's something. Should be able to get our charge points fairly regularly because it's becoming a bit of a target-rich environment. I think this might be a bit of a mulligan, this one. I usually just use the 3 tickets to hell. If there's one which is a particularly bad run though, then yeah, I might redo it. I wonder if we could put a good melee team together with Survivalist Rick. I'm willing to try it. It's just this is yeah, fine. Less than 40k points. That's not really sufficient. I think we can do better. So, new personal best. I think we're going to be able to beat that. Okay, that is insufficient. So,